Meet the blue streak cleaner rasa. It is a small fish about the size of your finger. This fascinating creature displays striking blue, black and white colors. These fish make their home on vibrant Indo-Pacific coral reefs. Despite their small stature, they play a surprisingly significant role. Their scientific name is. This little marine animal is truly full of surprises. It is a genuine marvel of the complex ocean world. Scientists find them endlessly intriguing for many reasons. Their behaviors challenge what we thought we knew about fish. These wrasse are particularly famous for their unique cleaning stations. They meticulously and carefully pick parasites off larger fish. You can think of them as tiny underwater doctors or dentists. A diverse array of fish species visit these stations every day. Remarkably, the wrasse can recognize over 100 regular clients. This cleaning service is absolutely vital for reef health. It helps maintain the delicate balance of the coral ecosystem. This is undoubtedly a very busy and important job, especially for such a small and unassuming fish. Their role underscores the interconnectedness of reef life. Beyond their essential cleaning duties, these fish are known for their intelligence. They exhibit remarkably complex social behaviors among themselves. Cleaner wrasse are also known to be quite territorial. They will aggressively defend their established cleaning spots from rivals. Any intruders are certainly not welcome in their claimed area. This behavior strongly hints at a keen awareness of their environment. It also suggests an understanding of their personal space. Scientists have been intrigued by these traits for many years. Their level of intelligence is truly noteworthy for a fish species. So, why dedicate so much study to such a small reef dweller? The primary reason is that this fish challenges our existing ideas. It forces us to reconsider what we believe about fish cognition. Its abilities are quite unexpected for an animal of its kind. The blue streak cleaner wrasse offers truly unique insights into minds. It helps us understand the evolution of animal intelligence better. Their surprisingly advanced cognitive skills are now a popular research topic. We're continually learning so much from this tiny titan. It genuinely serves as a window into animal cognition. The more we learn, the more questions arise about them. The mirror test is a classic experiment in animal behavior. It is designed to test for self-recognition in various species. The fundamental question is, can an animal know its own reflection? Many animals considered highly intelligent are known to pass this test. Familiar examples include chimpanzees, bottlenose dolphins, and Asian elephants. For many years, fish were not seriously considered as candidates. This challenging test represented a very high cognitive bar. It seemed far too complex for the brains of fish. The scientific community held certain assumptions about fish intelligence. Passing this test requires a specific kind of self-awareness. Then a significant surprise occurred in the year 2018. The blue streak cleaner wrasse successfully passed the mirror test. This was a truly landmark discovery in animal cognition studies. Researchers carefully placed a small, visible mark on the fish's body. The fish then observed the mark on itself in the mirror. Crucially, it subsequently tried to scrape the unusual mark off. This specific behavior showed that they recognized their own reflection. Imagine a fish looking at itself and understanding what it sees. This finding opened up new avenues for research. It was the first time a fish had clearly passed this test. The fascinating research on these fish did not stop there. In 2023, the same team of scientists found something even more astonishing. They demonstrated that cleaner wrasse could identify photographs of themselves. This discovery suggested an even deeper level of self-awareness. It implied that they could link a two-dimensional image to their own body. This particular cognitive ability is quite rare in the animal kingdom. It highlighted the advanced cognitive processing occurring in these small fish. This was a significant step beyond simple mirror self-recognition. It pointed towards a more abstract understanding of self. The implications were profound for understanding fish minds. These groundbreaking findings naturally sparked considerable discussion and debate. Some scientists were initially quite skeptical of the results. Could a fish, with its relatively simple brain, truly be self-aware? The very idea was revolutionary for the field of marine biology. It compelled a thorough rethinking of long-held views on fish intelligence. These tiny fish were, quite literally, making big waves in science. They were fundamentally changing our understanding of animal minds. A new, more complex perspective on fish cognition was emerging. The Kleiner Rasse became a symbol of unexpected intelligence. The scientific community eagerly awaited further discoveries. Let us fast forward to the month of September in 2024. A new research study brought even more fresh and exciting insights. This important study was led by Taiga Kobayashi and his colleagues. They published their significant findings in the journal. Their central finding was truly remarkable and quite unexpected. Blue Streak Kleiner Rasse use mirrors in an entirely new way. They utilize their reflection to assess their own body size. This self-assessment occurs before they decide whether to engage in a fight. This demonstrated a new layer of cognitive complexity. It was a novel application of mirror-mediated information. The experimental setup for this study was cleverly and meticulously designed. In the first phase, fish were shown photographs of other rasa. These potential rivals were either 10% larger or 10% smaller. Without access to a mirror, the subject fish were consistently aggressive. They tended to attack the image regardless of the rival's apparent size. This established their baseline aggressive behavior in such encounters. They showed no initial ability to discriminate based on size alone. It seemed to be a fight first, assess later kind of strategy. This initial observation was crucial for the next experimental stage. The lack of discrimination highlighted the importance of self-information. Then the researchers introduced a critical element, a mirror. The fish were allowed to observe their own reflection in this mirror. After this period of self-observation, they saw the rival's photo again. This time, their behavior changed quite dramatically and significantly. They now only chose to initiate a fight with the smaller rivals. They actively avoided confrontations with the images of larger opponents. This indicated a clear and strategic shift in their decision-making. They were evidently using the mirror to judge their own capabilities. This was a sophisticated use of reflected information. The mirror became a tool for strategic assessment. So, what does this groundbreaking observation truly mean for science? It is important to note the fish were not seeing both images simultaneously. They first viewed their own reflection and then they saw the photo. This strongly suggests they formed some kind of mental image. They created a mental representation of their own body size. They then compared this internal mental image to the rival's photo. This is an incredibly complex cognitive feat for any animal. It is much more than just seeing. It involves judgment and comparison. This points to an internal model of self. It shows a capacity for abstract thought and planning. This highly significant 2024 study has very big implications. It strongly suggests the presence of private self-awareness in these fish. This complex form of awareness includes having a mental body image. It also points towards the existence of standards, intentions, and goals. The fish appear to have specific objectives they are trying to achieve. They use available information to predict the likely outcomes of fights. This is undeniably sophisticated thinking for any type of animal. It is especially impressive when observed in a small reef fish. This challenges our traditional hierarchies of animal intelligence. These findings broaden our understanding of self-awareness. How did such remarkable cognitive abilities actually evolve in fish? This remains a fascinating and open evolutionary question for scientists. Fish brains are structured very differently from mammal brains, for example. Yet, despite these differences, they can achieve similar cognitive feats. This phenomenon might be an example of convergent evolution. Intelligence can, and does, arise in many diverse forms across life. The Blue Streak Kleiner Rasse clearly shows us one such evolutionary pathway. Nature's ingenuity in shaping minds is truly vast and inspiring. Understanding these pathways helps us grasp intelligence's deep roots. The study of fish cognition is yielding surprising insights. Mirrors are, of course, not natural objects for these fish. They simply do not exist on the coral reefs they inhabit, yet these Kleiner Rasse can learn to use them effectively. This demonstrates an incredible degree of cognitive flexibility. They can adapt their behavior to incorporate new artificial tools. They can then leverage these tools for their own distinct benefit. This adaptive ability is absolutely key for survival in dynamic environments. It helps them make smarter, more informed decisions. Their capacity to use novel information sources is striking. It shows a problem-solving ability beyond instinct. Studies like these on the Blue Streak Kleiner Rasse reshape our views. They consistently challenge old, often simplistic ideas about animal intelligence. Fish, which have frequently been underestimated, are showing complex minds. The Blue Streak Cleaner wrasse has become a star in cognitive research. It teaches us invaluable lessons about the diversity of cognition. It reminds us that we must always keep an open mind. The vast animal kingdom is undoubtedly full of wonderful surprises, and there is still so much more to learn and discover. Each new study adds another piece to the puzzle of animal minds.